Well, he is an author, world-class athlete, and a performance coach for celebrities like Jim Carrey, Will Ferrell, and Kate Winslet. Now self-proclaimed Hollywood reinventor Gary Kobat says we can all beat a middle-aged mindset. It's called Turning 50, Looking 40, and Feeling 30. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's
How
great
you guys
to
doing?
see you. We're doing well.
I love that title, by the way. I love the idea of looking 50. What is it again? Say it again.
Absolutely. Turning 50,
Yeah.
Looking 40, feeling 30.
Are you 50?
I'm 55 next week.
What?
Next week.
Wow.
All right,
birthday.
share your
You look
secrets with us,
But
please.
just the problem of those who might be of 55, which I'm not there yet. But just remembering that title, it's like, you know, the mind, saying it exhausts me, remembering it fatigues me, but obviously I haven't lived
You
the
know,
life.
it's not a problem. It's an opportunity. It was the best day of my life turning 50. It was amazing. We had 100 people. We all celebrated. It's really this, you know, the 40s are over, right? We're transitioning, right? We're transforming, right? It's the second half of our life, right? And we don't have to own all these things that you know, people, cultural, you know, situations ask us to own, right? It's a state of mind. It's an inside job.
Right.
You know? It's basically nourishment. That's how we get younger and younger. You know, our body wants to be healthy, and it loves to move, okay? So it's really about nourishment, right? And we're malnourished. Okay?
Are you talking about nourishment, literally food
You know,
nourishment?
exactly. Not proteins, not carbs, not fats. And yes, we'll get to that, but it's really about self-care. It's about radical self-care, and that's how we get younger inside.
You mean on all levels: food, skin, movement,
Exactly.
everything.
Love, self-care,
Oh,
love, compassion to ourselves.
You took it there, did you?
Always,
Love.
because it's all about love. Like when I started with Jim Carrey, okay, 10 years ago, right? So he was just stuck. So they called and we started to work out, and I said, you know what, you're from Canada, right? And I think you are too,
Yes.
right,
Yeah,
Mark?
Mark is.
Okay, great. And you love hockey, you got ice skates, right? I
Absolutely.
said, Jim, do you have any ice skates? Well, yeah, they're upstairs. I said, let's grab the ice skates and go. Okay, so we scheduled the rink, grabbed the ice skates, and within 15 seconds of being on the ice, he went from, at that time he was 40, right, to about 15 years old, within seconds. And when we do what we love, okay, it just transforms us.
Yeah, that's why I go mall walking. I recommend it.
There are a lot of people, though, out there who are saying, okay, this all sounds good in theory, but maybe they haven't exercised in 20 years. Where do you start? Where do you start with that mindset?
You start here.
Okay.
Feed the mind with how worthy. Are you worthy? Are you willing? And are you ready? Some people are willing and ready, but they're not worthy, and they'll never move on with it, right? They'll always get stuck or they'll always stop. So it's about how do you care about yourself? Stop being hard on yourself, okay? It's like people are, and there are, you know, there's meds and there's food and there's, you know, drugs and there's overtraining and there's all these things, right? Over shopping at this time of year, overeating at this time of year, and they're numbing agents. And really what it's all about is it's about creating some space and getting connected to who we really are. Having the courage to really be who we are.
It's one thing to go ice skating once, right?
Right.
Or recapturing whatever it is that excites you. It's the sustaining of it that I personally am challenged with. Doing it over and over again, you know, for months or years at a time.
Right.
How do you encourage people to push beyond that?
Well, that's a great question because, you know, 10 years later, Jim and I in New York, we just, you know, finished Mr. Popper's Penguins, right? So we made it in New York City, and we had relationships with every ice rink in New York 10 years later. Why? Because when you love something, it's in your essence. It's part of you. And you'll always do it, and you'll never get tired of it.
What about the idea, and we've got like 15 seconds, but what about the idea, okay, guess what? I'm eating right, I'm living right, I look great, it's all there, but I'm miserable. You know, this is a lot of work. I just want to enjoy now.
And exactly, and not make it a lot of work, okay? Take some time. Let's say you're 47. Take a year or two. And, you know, get ready for 50, right? And just go for a walk, right? Get involved and, you know, have fun. Take somebody out on a date, right? Meet that person that you really want to meet. But you got to be open and available to that. You can't be scared. And everybody's walking around scared to really be who they are, right? So I say slow down. I don't say do it in 9 days. I don't even say do it in 9 months. I say take your time.
Wonderful stuff.
And evolve.
Gary, I want to tell folks you actually have a special offer for KTLA viewers, which is fantastic. You can get Gary's free ebook. It's called Your Invisible Power, The Art of Mental Science. Go to GaryKobat.com. There's more information on our website at KTLA.com. You've inspired us all, Gary. Thank you.
Awesome. Great.
Thank
Have a nice
you.
day.
Thank you very much.